is this beautiful edge design that features chains that are exposed and come out of your work. On this video, I'm going to teach you how to do the group chains edging. I'll be using a 4mm hook and some acrylic yarn size 4. For this design, you want to start with a foundation chain that's a multiple of 9 plus 3. In my case, I have 21 chains. For row 1, you're going to start by doing 1 single crochet into the second chain from the hook. So you skip the first one and into the next 1 single crochet. Now you want to start the row repeat. The repeat starts by doing 1 single crochet into the next chain. And then you're going to chain 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then we're going to be skipping 7 chains and then doing 1 single crochet into the next. So we skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, into the next a single crochet. And that there ends the repeat. So basically the repeat starts by doing 1 single crochet into the next chain, then a chain 11, then you skip 7 chains and then do 1 single crochet into the next. So we're skipping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, into the next a single crochet. And if you have more chains in your foundation chain, then go back to the beginning of the repeat. In my case, I'm at the end here. So when you do your final repetition, you're still going to be left with 1 chain. And into it, you want to do 1 single crochet. That there is the end of row 1. For row 2, we're going to chain 1 and flip our work. You're going to do 1 single crochet into the first stitch. Now we're going to be working half double crochets into the chains that we skipped of the foundation chain. And we want this chain 11 that we created was going to be kind of exposed after. So you want to try and leave it alone. We're going to pull it back so we can not squish it down with our stitch. So I'll show you. We're going to yarn over, grab our foundation chain, and into that chain that you skipped, you just do a half double crochet. And our chain's kind of just behind us. So you want to make sure that you're not grabbing onto that chain, and you just go into the foundation chains doing your half double crochets. That's my second, third, fourth, fifth, 6, and 1 more here, and 7. So 7 double crochets into the foundation chain, and you still have that chain 11 kind of exposed behind you. So now we're going to be doing 1 single crochet into each of the next 2 single crochets, the ones that you have here in the middle. So 1 single crochet into each one of them. 1 single crochet and 1 single crochet. And that there ends the repeat. So now you want to go back to the beginning of it by doing those 7 half double crochets into the foundation chains that you skipped, making sure that the chain 11 is untouched. So we go into the next chain. If you just push that chain 11 back, it's kind of out of the way. So 1 half double crochet into each one of the chains that you skipped in the foundation chain. And you should have 7. That's 4 for me. 5, 6, and 7. And now you're going to come up to the single crochets. So you just want to do, let's see here. You just want to do 1 single crochet on top of each of those single crochets. So, or sorry, let's see here, 1 single crochet on top of each. So I gotta do that, 1 and 2. Okay, this here is the end of row 2. We've got those chains in the back here behind us. Now for row 3, we're going to chain 1 and flip your work. You're going to do 1 single crochet into the first stitch. And now we're going to start the row repeat. The repeat starts by doing 1 single crochet into the next stitch. Then we're going to chain 9. So that's my chain 9 there. You're going to skip 7 stitches and then do 1 single crochet into the next. So we skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Into the next, a single crochet. And I believe that there ends the repeat. So let's go back to the beginning of it. The repeat starts by doing 1 single crochet into the next stitch, then a chain 9. Now we're going to skip 7 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Let's see here. It's got to be the half double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you're going to do 1 single crochet into the next stitch. All right. So if you have more stitches to get through, then you go ahead and do that. In my case, it's the end there. At the end here, you actually want to finish with 2 single crochets. So you have to do a single crochet into the last chain. Sorry, I missed that. Because at the borders, like at the edges, you want 2 single crochets on each side. So here we are missing a single crochet, and that's because you're going to do it into the turning chain, into the chain 1 from the previous row. Into there, do another single crochet. And now you have 2 stitches at the end like you should. This here is the end of row 3. For row 4, we're going to chain 1 and flip your work. You're going to do 1 single crochet into the first stitch. And now we're starting the row repeat. The repeat starts by doing 1 single crochet into the next stitch. And now working in front of the chain 9, like we did previously, you're going to work 9, you're going to work 1 double crochet into each one of those skipped half double crochets. So we're going to yarn over, same idea. We're going to bring our chain to the back, like we're not going to touch it. And into these stitches that we skipped, you're going to work double crochets. So that is 1. Ooh, careful with your chain there. 2, 3, 4, and these are double crochets. 5, 6, and 7. So 7 double crochets. Now we are going to do 1 single crochet into each of the next 2 stitches, which are the 2 single crochets you have kind of in the middle. So that is 1 and 2. And that there ends the repeat. So let's go back to the beginning of it. Well, sorry guys, I'm doing a bit of a hard, this is a hard one to explain. The repeat ended at the 1 single crochet after the 7 double crochets, because the repeat starts by doing 1 single crochet into the next stitch. Essentially, we have 2 single crochets here in the middle. You want to make sure you have 1 single crochet on top of each one of those. So 2. Then you come across the chain 9, which you're going to ignore. And now we're going to move on to the part of the repeat where we want to do 1 double crochet into each one of those skipped stitches. So let me just double check here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you should have 7 stitches that you have to go through. And you want to do 1 double crochet into each one of those. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And now to finish this off, you want to make sure that you finish off with those 2 single crochets for the edge. So you do 1 single crochet on top of each one of those stitches. Now this here is the end of row 4. You are going to have your chains in the back here, right? So now for this design, you want to repeat row 3 and 4 once more. So you're going to repeat row, like this here is the end of row 4. So go back to the beginning of row 3, do that, then do row 4 again. And then I'll meet you at the next row to show you what to do then. Okay, so I just finished row 4 again. I did row 3 and 4 once again. So what that looks like at the front is another row where I have those chain 9, chain 9s exposed. And then the one where I fill in the stitches that I skipped with the double crochets. So this is the front of my work, but this here is the end of, it's technically the 6th row, but it's the same repetition as row 4. So this here is the end of row 6. Now for row 7, which is our final row, and this is where we're going to be kind of combining these chains. We're going to chain 1 and flip your work. You're going to do 1 single crochet into the first stitch. Now the repeat starts by doing 1 single crochet into the next stitch. Now we are going to chain 5. Now we're going to do a single crochet to combine these strands. So all 3 strands. So basically I'm going to bring my hook in front of my work and go under all these strands here, all the chains. And around them, I'm going to work a single crochet. I'm going to go here and make a single crochet. And now we're going to chain 5. And then we want to do 1 single crochet into the next single crochet, which is this one here. Because the ones before are double crochets, right? So you find the next single crochet and into it do a single crochet. And it's going to give you this kind of bow effect once you combine all the chains with that single crochet. And that ends the repeat. So let's do it again together. The repeat starts by doing 1 single crochet into the next stitch. So into the single crochet. Chain 5. 5. Now I'm going to combine the strands by bringing my hook in front of the work, but under all these 3 strands. And you kind of want to make sure that they're not twisted. They can't be because one's, above the other, but you're going to go around all 3 and do a single crochet. Then you're going to chain 5. And then you're going to do 1 single crochet into the next single crochet. Now you're going to have 1 stitch left and into it do a single crochet. And so now to finish off the design, we're going to repeat row 2 one more time. So we're going to chain 1 and flip our work. You're going to do 1 single crochet into the first and second stitch. And now we're going to work half double crochets into the stitches that we skipped. So making sure that we don't catch these chains behind us, we're going to do half double crochets into the 7 stitches that we've skipped. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now we have the single crochets here in the middle. So into each one of those, you want to do a single crochet. Continuing on, we have now come across the 7 stitches that we skipped previously. So into these, we want to do half double crochets. Okay, and now we have the last 2 stitches. This is my edge, so you just want to do 1 single crochet into each one of those single crochets for a total of 2. And that is that. This one was tricky, you guys, but this is what it's going to look like. It has a really beautiful kind of feminine looking bow almost to the front of your work. You can go ahead and cut off your yarn and thread your ends through. Okay, this one is so cool, you guys. As you work it, you kind of feel like what's happening. But I promise at the end, it all comes together. You get these kind of groups of chains. Kind of looks like a bow to me, but the single crochet brings them together, and then you get that nice little detail and texture added to the fabric. Hey, while you're at it, why don't you just subscribe to my channel? Just do it. Just do